New England. I'm your host, Vivian Miller, and tonight we have a very special interview for you.
Hester Prynne has been under fire recently due to allegations of adultery. Her day-to-day life has been disrupted by the disapproval of her community towards her sinful actions. My co-host is with her now, Natalie.
That's right, Vivian. I'm here with Mistress Hester Prynne herself. Hester, it's good to have you here.
Thanks, Natalie. It's good to be here.
So, you really have been in the spotlight lately because of your recent allegations for adultery. What was your initial reaction to these allegations?
Well, Natalie, my initial reaction was disbelief. I didn't know how much it would affect me and didn't realize how quickly my life would soon change.
So, part of your, should I say, punishment for your sin is the fact that you have to wear a scarlet A upon your bosom, correct?
Yes.
Now, you would assume that most people would wear a smaller, less noticeable A, but you have chosen to create a distinct, intricate A. Why is that?
I think that my A signifies a constant reminder of my sin, and I won't hide or be ashamed of it.
Now, this may be a personal question, but where was your husband at the time of this adulterous act?
I believe he was in England, but I cannot be sure because I have not seen him in 2 years, so I cannot truly say.
How have your fellow townspeople reacted to your adultery?
In many ways, they have shown hatred towards me, but as time goes on, they are starting to warm up and no longer show isolation.
So, do you think what you did was unlawful? I'm sure you know it was sinful, but in other words, do you think you were given the right punishment or repercussions for your sin?
Yes, I think so, because my reputation did suffer, and now I bear the sin and guilt of my consequence. But many people in the town also don't acknowledge their sins.
Now, we have been talking about the effects of the situation on you in particular, but what about your daughter Pearl? I know she is still very young. Have you noticed any effects it may have on her?
Yes, she's been very hostile and acts much older than her age at times, but I think what she really needs is a father.
Well, speaking of father, this whole side of New England is just dying to know. Who is the father of Pearl?
Well, Natalie, that is a question, but I think only time will tell, and when the time is right, he will be known.
All right, well, Hester, it was great having you on the show. Thank you for coming.
Thanks, Natalie. Thanks for having me.
Back to you, Vivian.
Wow, a truly moving and powerful story. Thanks, Natalie. Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks, but tune in tomorrow to hear about Mistress Hibbins and her alleged witchcraft.